Hello, hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! I am still getting fed up, sorta. Sorry, I lost track of time. Ah, I hear myself. Forgot to mute. Have messed with my stream settings a little bit. Ah, nope, that's my other stream. I have stream open in 2 tabs, that's bad. So the quality of the video is down to 1080p, but I have the bitrate pushed up a little higher, and I think it should be fine. Or it might help with the bitrate issues we've been having on our streams. No promises though, but fingers crossed it should be good. But yeah, so today... Hold on, where's my model? Is that... Where is... Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to share the model to OBS. There we go. There I am. Hello. Hello me. I know you. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing some Speed Racer stuff. It was either this or Kerbal Space Program. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do today. But here we are. And hopefully it should look a little better. In theory, it should. We'll see. Sorry, I'm multitasking, looking at Discord here. But yeah, so without further ado, I think it looks okay on YouTube. YouTube is really where you notice the bit crush the most. And I think it looks a little better. So that's good. I mean, YouTube's where it's saved for later, so, you know. Yeah. Alright. Let's open up Assetto Corsa. Let's get this going. Oh, I should also grab my controller. That'd be useful. Kinda need that. Okay. I was thinking first track we could do is Roast from me. This is a track I made. I want to do some practice on it and see how it feels, because I did some work on it and it seems like Grand Prix is gonna be off the table for a little bit, so I might as well get back to work on it. So it's a good benchmark to see where we're at, what's it all about, how it feels and all that, what needs changing. Yeah, so... Hold on. Gotta start the track. And then we'll be able to switch over to it. Should be possible to switch window now. Nope, and black screen because I was looking for KSP. Oh, there we go. Hey, Davis! Welcome in, welcome. Very friendly. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. Honestly, I'm not sure what I want to be doing on stream today, but we're gonna do some racetrack stuff, switch things up. I need to move my VTuber model. I'll scooch it here and make it a bit smaller today. Hey, thanks Emilio. Emilio's Ray's mod and also who else? Tuna, right? And then there's a few others in that group over there. And Emilio's good about doing that kind of stuff, so I appreciate it that you're doing that over here too. Very useful. Alrighty. And there's no music. Why there's no music? Help. Help. I forgot all the stuff. There we go. There's music. Alrighty. The main issue with the track so far is the jump during the loop. So let's see how that goes. Oh, I'm rusty. I believe all of this should be fine. And I looked down. Whoops. Oh, how's the bitrate stuff doing, by the way? Does it look a bit better than last time? Mainly asking Davis. Davis was here last time. I think it should be a little better. But, you know, I could lower the resolution one step further, and it should be okay, but I mean, the whole point of streaming on YouTube as well is to... Yow! So far, so good? Okay. Yeah, the main perk of streaming on the YouTube side is YouTube can get higher quality, as well as, it stays on the channel. So... a bit of a balancing act. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new crash. I did not know I could do that. Alrighty, we got a lock in here. Slow down. Come on, patient. There we go. Alright, here's the hard part. When I added the underside of the track, this part changed how you tackle it. So let's see if I can charge the jump jacks, jump. Almost made it. Almost good. Yeah, if I go free cam, this is the problem child at the moment. Because if I take it normal speed like I'm used to, the car will clip, like right around here. But some of the people in the Discord found out that if you use jump jacks, or they proposed it, then I tried it and found out. If you use jump jacks here, it's a bit more consistent. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a bit more consistent. Still not where I want it, but you know, that's what we're here to test. Fingers crossed, it'll be fine eventually. No, save it. Okay, no, I didn't save it. Hey, Avalon. Wait, you're Avalon. Why are you saying, hey, Avalon? Am I Avalon? Loading the chat on... I need to refresh the chat on OBS. That's different. I'm not used to that. There we go. Oh, wait. Is the stream on Twitch okay? Twitch seems to be Oh, because I always say, hey, Avalon. Yeah. Alright. Just double checking. Oh, the on Twitch, it's going in and out. That's not good. Hold on. Messing with bitrate stuff again. Output. Maybe 65,000? Okay, stream seems to be doing alright to you, but on my end it cut out for a second, and then pinged all the discords again, so that's not fun, that's not normal. Alright, I lowered the thing, so keep an eye on that quality. It might go down accidentally here. I meant to do a test stream for all this stuff, but you know, sometimes that doesn't work out. We're okay, and slow down. Don't bounce, stop bouncing. Okay. Alrighty, and then slow down, just coast, there we go, slow down again. Alright, charge jump jacks, jump. Oh, almost. That was almost something there. Hold on, I'm gonna change the lighting. It's a little dark. There we go. Now we can see. Yay. Got a new lighting mod for the game. Makes it all pretty. So yeah, how's everyone been doing? How's your week been? I'm surprised I'm still this consistent streaming. This is nice. Very fun. No, bad car handle. There we go. We're okay. That was no good. You're not supposed to be doing that. Stop. That jump's not fun. I do want to see what that looked like though. That looked kind of pretty. Hold on. Check this out. Whee! Glad it's Friday, honestly. Yeah, that's fair. We just got out a big heat wave. AC broke on the warehouse I work, and we were inside at 40 degrees. So we got sent home. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that's bad. Well, I'm glad you didn't get heat stroke or anything. That is not good. I forget, what did we establish last time? That 20 degrees Celsius is 100 degrees Fahrenheit? Something like that? Can't remember off the top of my head. I had a robotics exam yesterday. But I'm also glad it's Friday and that's over with. I had to do inverse kinematics by hand, so I had to translate the coordinate systems from each joint of the robot. There we go. So that was a lot of matrices and kind of improvising. I did not study nearly enough for the exam. Fingers crossed it works out, but, you know. It's painful. Painful. Hold on, I'll probably die here in a second. And then I'll read what you just said. No. Ow. We live. What am I studying? Well, mechanical engineering, but I had an intro to robotics class as a elective. So this is like one of the last electives I need. I'm gonna... Oh, no, I biffed it. Oh man. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll graduate this year, fingers crossed. But it was one of the few electives I could take this summer to sort of help that along, so... I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be like a lot of coding and whatnot. And there is coding, but most of it is not really what I expected, you know? I mean, you know, that's life though. Sometimes things don't go the way you expect it to. It is what it is. Alright, hold on. Almost there. Ah! I don't like that. Yeah, we'll both be engineers soon. Oh, since you're over in Europe, you had to take the, FE exam, right? Or some equivalent of it, like, to get a license? How'd that go? Since you're already engineer and everything, Mr. Fancy Pants. Ah, help! I'm falling, and I'm dead. Over here in America, you don't have to get a license. I mean, you're not allowed to call yourself engineer if you don't have the license, but you can still get an engineering job, which is confusing. But, you know, it works out for me, because that means that's one less thing for me to have to study for, so I'll probably get my license eventually, but, you know, gives me time. The what? FE exam, Fundamental Engineering Exam? I think that's what it's called. Hold on, I'll look it up. Fundamentals of Engineering. Oh, you did the degree at uni and that licensed you as an engineer. Ah. Well, heck, that's much easier than it is over here. We gotta take... Oh, the TFG. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was something. Yeah, the Fundamentals of Engineering exam is for the US. We have to get our degree, then do an exam, and then 5 years as an engineer, and then we take another exam or something, and then we get our license. It's a thing. A thesis we present at the end of the career. Ah. You know, I kind of like that. Yeah, that's pretty fun. At least it's not another exam. It's like... It's rough over here. Well, I mean, technically you don't need it over here, but, you know, if you want to get paid big bucks, you do need to get licensed. That's how they know you're the real deal, you know? Ah, no! I crashed again. Oh, no. You know what? We're going the other way. Let's test backwards. Because everything up to the jump is sorta iffy, but possible if you try. Or if you stick with it. So let's... Oh, no! So let's try the other way. And test everything up after the jump. Because there's a very particular part of the track that I have yet to try in like a full speed race sort of situation. And it'd be nice to be able to try it. The game would let me. I blame the game, but it's not the game, it's me. I'm the issue here. The skill issue, if it were. Come on. Nope. Why? Why must I struggle so? No, stop. Alright, you know what? Let's be a granny. Let's just take this nice and slow. Very simple. I'm trying to race here, and that's not what this is for. This is test time. This is try the track and make sure it works. Make sure it works. Alright. I think my brain's turning to mush here. We'll try this a few more times, then we'll switch to a different track. Alright, there we go. Nice and gentle. Yay! Now we can test. Alright, tunnel time? I'm pretty sure the tunnel's fine. I've tried it before. I'm lost. Okay, we're good. Now we try this bit. I believe this bit's fine. I'm going to see if I can get to that hairpin, the other side of the hairpin. And then we'll go back the correct direction for all this. Because I'm pretty sure all this is fine. It just, you know, it's good to make sure. The environment is clearly clipping into the track, but that's something I can fix later. That's not necessarily a right now issue. Nope, okay, that part is an issue. Alright, nope, not that way. This way. So we came out here. So this is a jump I need to test. Make sure that still works fine. And then this is the bit I wanted to test, because it's another anti-bank turn, but it's a sort of weird one, because you come down, like you're downhill into it, and it's shallow, and the downforce on the cars have changed, so you kind of have to take stuff like this a bit slower. I'm not sure if it's still possible in its current state. So that is something to figure out. And then this bit here is all fine, going around the mountain. And this is where we are, or where we crashed last time. So really, I need to get the car like here, so I can test everything. I don't think I have a way to teleport the car. If I was smart, I would've. Hold on, I'll look for something real quick. I'm a tippy tappy. Assetto Corsa car teleport, or teleport car, same thing. Dynamic return might work, but I'd have to get over there for that. That'd be something. Okay. Let's see, do I have dynamic return saved somewhere? There it is. Press D-pad right to save. Yeah, but I have to get here. Alright, we can try that. We'll do one more try. And if I don't get it on this one, then we'll go to a different track. Ow. That does not count. That is not the one more try. Yeah, we're okay. Slow down, there we go. Slow down again. Nope. Why did it do that? Okay, new track. I'm over it. I'll probably do some blender work on it later. Okay. New track, new track, new track. What are we feeling? Let's see. Actually, hold on, I have an idea. I might be able to... If I add a window capture, select that window. There we go. Yes. And then, hold on, if I bring it down here, I can... I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get it to fit per se, but I mean, that might be okay. Something like that. There we go. So this is what I use to select the tracks. Oh, you're on Blender. Ooh, nice. What you doing? Is it a silo? I bet it's a silo, isn't it? Or something like that. Yeah, I was doing some Blender stuff myself. I was working on the grandstands for the Grand Prix track. And then I found out just recently that the Grand Prix has some issues at the moment. They're having problems exporting it to the game, so I'm probably gonna hold off on working on it until they figure that out. Oh yeah, the silo. Yay. Nice. Looking forward to seeing that. That'll be fun. Let's see. Okay, enough fiddling about. Okay, so these are the tracks I have. Any of them suit our fancy? I could do Aurora, which is a nice snow place. Not this one. I don't like this one. We could try Coast, which is a sort of Monaco kind of Mediterranean thing. I have not tried this one that often. I heard it's different. The track is like flat, so it's a bit more involved, kinda. Eagleton is a good one. That's one I've actually had some laps on. I tend to rage quit on it though. We have Hydra Cascadian, which is... Oh wait, no, Baguette's good. Hydra Cascadian is the one I don't like. That one's hard. Ignore that. We also ignore that one. That one's pain. We have Nordic Arena. That's a pretty good one. We could do one of the onerous tracks, which is Egypt. Sakura Speedway. That's a good one. These are the two I made. Rainbow Road is painful. Then we have Grand Prix. A different Grand Prix. I forget which one's which. We have Daytona, Thunderway, more Thunderway, and also a track we ignore. That one's pain. Let's see. What am I feeling? How about... Let's do Eagleton. Let's switch it up. Try something different. Beach or flat track? Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's go Coast. Let's try that one. I haven't tried it. Yeah, okay. Coast it is. And then I gotta move you... Or hide you. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh, pretty. This is a good choice. I can hide the dynamic return for now. Turn on lights. And off we go. Get ready to die almost immediately. Just like that. Okay. I think the idea here is going to be take it slow first. Figure out how the track works. Then we can... Yeah, because that turn is kind of rough. Yeah. There we go. We're okay. Nope, we're sliding. Slowly. Gotta figure out the track. This is what I mean by flat. Like, the road surface itself is, like, almost a regular road. Most T180 tracks I've known have kind of like a bowl shape to them, so kind of, if you go to the edge a little bit, it sort of helps redirect you. Not this guy. No siree. This guy, make sure that you follow good lines or else you end up like me. Nope, I'm in the water. Oh boy. You know what? Let's switch things up. Let's make this pretty. And then instead of few clouds, let's do light rain. Yeah. Oh, that is a lot more than light. Okay. I can't see. Rain was a bad choice. Whoever said to do rain, that was a bad choice. Shame on you. But I'm trying my best. Yeah, we'll try harder. But, oh no, okay. Yeah, no rain. Rain bad. Bad rain. Let's do clear. Clear sky. There we go, that's better. And if we're doing a clear sky, let's make it a bit later in the day so we get nice sunsets. Yeah, oh god, that sun is bright. Okay. Nope, I forgot how track. We're okay. We saved it. Nope, we're okay. Ah, oh boy. This track is very punishing. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. There you go. Around the corner. Yeah, that was clean. Ah. There we go. Hey, I'm starting to get a hang of it. And sorry if you guys said something I didn't. I am so locked in. Okay, never mind. I'm not locked in. I was never locked in. That was a lie. You know what? Let's go first person. This is surely a good idea. Yeah, I can barely hear anything. Oh. Yeah, Ah, no, ah! That was painful. Hold on, you know what? You know what's missing? Music. That's what's missing. Let's get some music in here. What do... I say get some music in here, but I don't know what kind of music we should be looking for. Let's see. Ooh. Nice. What would that look like? The top of the silo. It's like a... Ooh, hold on. This might be some cute, good music. Well, say goodbye to any monetization. Here we go. Hold on. You guys can't hear it. Oh, sweet. Thank you, thank you. Another window capture. This time, that one. But we hide the actual window. There we go. And then we lower... something like that. That might be good. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that looks great. Oh, I love that. You know, it kind of reminds me of Coruscant architecture, kind of. Like the brutalist sci-fi kind of Star Wars-y thing. I don't know, like the insignias on the walls and the what is that? It makes me think it's glass, but it's probably not glass, right? Kind of shiny metal in the dome. I like that. That looks good. Good job, Avalon. Okay, back to racing. Back to cooking. Up. Nope, I biffed it. That corner's hard. The center lantern illuminates and the mirrors around redirect the light down the shaft. Oh, so that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I dig it. It's nice. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Nope. That reminds me, though, I need to... It needs more spin. That's the problem. I need to push the car a bit more. Nope. I should not be reading chat while driving. That's a bad idea. No! If you see the glass of the lantern, it's Fresnel pattern glass, like those on the lighthouses. Yeah, I did notice the pattern. That's what made me think it wasn't glass, to be honest. Okay. Gently over the edge, down the ramp. There we go. Ooh! That almost was cool. Hold on. Goofing off time. Let's see if we could do that intentionally. Nope. But that might be a good angle to take it at. Hold on. Way sideways. Ooh. Hold on, I gotta lower that music. That music is way too loud. I can't hear. There we go. That's a bit better. Ah, I'm too slidey. I'm not fast enough to be slidey. Okay. Nope. Alright, we'll give this track a couple more tries too. Yeah. But not a try like that. That is not how you do. That's not how you race. Come on now. Okay. I need to really take that much slower. That is not... Yeah, something more like that is probably ideal. Okay. There we go. Ah, no. Too sideways. Okay. Different track. Something new. Wait, can you guys hear the music? Or is it just on my end? It might just be on my end, isn't it? Whoops. Hold on. I'm gonna mute the music real quick. Unmute the stream. Dang it, I got good music and everything. Okay, hold on. New plan. Unmute desktop audio. Blah. Technical difficulties. Okay, mute the capture. And ideally, you should only hear one of me, right? Like, go, blah. Technical difficulties. Yeah, okay. Should be good. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, we should have music now. And it should be okay. And we are going to go to a different track. I'm going to go in hot lap. And so now we should be able to actually do some racing. So my best lap on the track is 1 minute 30. The best on the leaderboard, because they have a leaderboard for some of these tracks. 9th place, last place is a 132. So if I had recorded this 130, I would actually be on the leaderboard. And top 10 even. The next slowest time is a 125. For me, that's the one I want to beat. But that is very hard to do. And honestly, I haven't been able to beat my 130. Like, I don't know how I did that one. So I believe that should be the play here. I think that'll be a fun little thing. So, I gotta remember to stop minimizing that. Okay, Eagleton. This is the new track we're gonna try. We're gonna do hot laps so we see my past, saved thing. And we're gonna try to beat this time. Now, I tend to crash out when I'm doing this. That's why I saved it for maybe last. I'm not sure. We'll see how long I do this track for. But yeah, so let's give this a shot. Gonna load on in, and And when I load on in, I gotta hide that window again. Hopefully there's a better way of doing that. Okay, so I believe setup I want twisty, I think. I don't think I need to change anything else. So here we go. This is another one of those tricky tracks. I actually really like this one. And that ghost right there is me. One of my previous times. So if I get in front of him, that means I'm going faster. So that is ideally what we want to be doing here. But I'm a bit rusty and I don't remember what the optimal line is here. That's gonna take a few laps probably. No, we're okay. Yeah. We're doing okay, we're doing okay. And I gotta slow way down for this, and I biffed it. Okay. That may or may not be why I keep crashing out when driving this track. Oh, dang it. I was trying to do something funny. Oh, the car locked up. Okay. No more funny. Let's at least do a lap before we do funny. Nope. Okay, hold on. We need the extra funny setup. Let's load the funny one. Now I can do some funny. And hopefully doing some funny will make this a bit easier to feel less bad about not catching up. Nope. I forgot how funny the funny is. Ah. And by funny, I mean the car's more sensitive, so I can do some real wacky stuff if I'm not careful. Alright, here we go. Time for some funny. Nope. It was not time for funny. In fact, there was no funny to be had. That was a big no. Big no-no. No. Stop spinning. Alright. Time to behave. I'll do some funny on a different track. Ah, I broke too late. Gotta slow down earlier. There we go. Nope, never mind. There we not go. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be. I don't know how to drive anymore. I forgot how to drive. Pretty sure there's a pedal that makes you go forward and a pedal that makes you go backwards. Not backwards, slow down. Dang it! No wonder I can't drive. I don't remember which pedal does what. Ah, nope. Alright, you know what? Another track. You can tell I'm slowly losing my patience with driving. Not in a bad way, but like in a, you know what, I just want to have fun now. I don't want to, I'm trying too much. So we are going to be going to Thunderhead one more time. Because Thunderhead's the goodie. Everyone loves Thunderhead. Yeah. And then after, we'll do a couple laps on Thunderhead, or try to do a couple laps on Thunderhead. And then after that, we'll probably call it quits. Something like that. Thanks to everyone for stopping by the way. Love having company. Alright, so we want Twisty. And we're gonna try to do a little funny real quick. Because I figured out how to do a funny on this corner here. Nope. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do the thing again. Get that out of the way. And I'm gonna turn off Thunderhead music. Come on. Turn around. I need the extra twisty. There we go. Yeah, here we go. This feels better. Nope. Almost did the thing that I'm trying to do, the funny thing. Ugh. Too much. Yeah, almost. What? If I can save it here. Nope. Almost did the funny. Okay, I think it's too twitchy actually. Back to the old one. Something tells me that's not how you're supposed to take that corner. Probably the part where it runs out of road. Not supposed to do that. There's supposed to be road under my tires. How else am I supposed to drive forward? Ah, nope. And I'm off to Neverland. Oop. We're okay. That was messy, but it worked. And down we go. Over to this corner. And slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, and yeah, okay. And then this is going to be an issue. Yeah, I was trying to do a 360 turn there. I've managed to do it, actually. I wonder if there's a way to show that off on stream. Probably, right? Yeah, if I go... then browse, I believe I still have it in videos. Right? I have it saved somewhere because I was showing it off. No, I don't have it saved somewhere anymore. Dang, okay. It would be in a Discord. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, hold on. If I... It does not show. Okay. Hold on. Take 2. Take 3. I need to actually open up Discord, and it's definitely worth it. Trust. Alrighty, I got it, and just need to add another window capture. So many captures. Discord, there we go. And it's covering everything, so bring it back down. Okay, there we go. And ta-da! It was mostly clean. Sorta clean. So that was worth it. Yes, remove that window capture and close. I've done a 360 on that corner, and I've done a 360 on this corner here, like on the way down. This one was intentional. Because I've been trying to figure out how to take this, and I've done like a reverse entry into spin, but then the wheels get kind of confused which way is forward. In fact, I think I can do that one fine. But I've spent, I think, most of last week just sort of testing out different configurations on how to take this corner in a way that feels clean, you know? There we go. No, that's... I clipped and went too slow there. Could also be that since I'm streaming, the physics engine is a bit different than normal. Because it does feel a little heavier than when I'm like playing on my own, you know? There we go. Something like that. And getting it backwards like that is easier, or is relatively easy. It's slowing down enough for the wheels to figure out what you're trying to do. That's the hard part. I love this funny setup I have where the car's super sensitive because you take corners way more aggressively than you should. Like that you're not supposed to be able to do that with the car. But yeah, this corner here is tricky. Tricky. But if I slow down and double check, I think the music ended. No, the music didn't end, it's just quiet for some reason. But yeah, if I... Oh, hold on. Here we go. See, it's a very weird idea I came up with. And sometimes it works. It's this part, the dismount, that is rough. Because during this bit, the wheels have oriented themselves so that forward is this way. Like forwards is backwards. And so here, I have to give the wheels enough time to turn around and remember which way is forward. Because otherwise, if I get on the gas too early, the wheels will push me up here instead. Which is not ideal. And of course there's no real reason to do any of this anyway. Because it's slower than, you know, taking it normally, but I think it's really cool. And if I can get good at it, it'll be really funny to do it during a race or something. Just scare the heck out of people. Wow, that was a clean one. I didn't even think about doing that. The music is a little loud again. Ah. Nothing. There we go. Okay. Let us see. What are we gonna be doing? Okay, one more spin, and then probably call it quits here. Up. Yeah, see, the wheels are kind of fighting me at the moment. It's because they forgot which way is forward. One more go. And that's also what happens. You just slide up the corner there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna turn off the music. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits. For now, I'm gonna grab some water, and I'm not sure what else I'll be doing, but I love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Not sure what I'll be doing next week, but we'll see. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Avalon. Thank you, Davis. And thanks, Emilio, who's new here. I met them in Ray of Witchlight's stream. I mentioned that before. They're very friendly people over there. Highly recommend. Um, I thought I'd have more time. Like, I think one Tuna, who's part of that community, and also was there when I stopped by. They were streaming earlier. I'm not sure if they're still streaming, but I was gonna point people that direction if they were. Yeah, no, they're not streaming anymore, I don't think. Oh, that's too bad. But yeah, thank you, thank you. Love you guys. See you later. Stay safe. And yeah.